Hello all, welcome to RVH Technologies. In the last class, we discussed about different aggregation functions. So now I am going to explain one more topic, that is the difference between a where condition and having condition. So by seeing the name itself, I think you are able to understand, right? Having and where. So normally previously in one of the class we have already discussed about the where condition. Where condition is simple, nothing but if you want to filter some records based on a particular condition, you will go for where. Same thing having also to filter the records only. The but the basic difference between where and having is where will work on a individual records. That means before aggregation. But if you are applying any aggregation on a particular column, after aggregation, if you want to filter the records based on the after aggregated value, then go for having condition. Confused? No problem. We'll go inside and then I will explain you clearly. Okay. For example, if you're observing, select retailer name and sales target value. Just take only that particular value instead of group by. Without group by, just put this one. Okay. So don't use any aggregating function. Now try to execute this. Right? So if you are observing mega outlet 15,500. So mega outlet 2,900. That means these are all individual records. If you are adding any filter, okay, where this is not average sales, just sales, okay, where sales less than 3,000, say for example, okay. That means you are filtering the records based on a sales value. Okay. So whenever the sales value less than 3,000 for any retailer name, it has to show the results. Just try to execute that particular query. Sorry, you just take the original column name. Sorry, sales top code game. This is the sales target value. Now try to execute this particular query. So that means, say for example, for mega outlet, all the remaining records gone and only one record whenever the sales target value less than 3,000 came. So that means where condition will work before the aggregation. So, but if you are doing any aggregation values, say for example, if you are putting the sum of sales target. So whenever you are using the sum, so we need to write group by function, right? Group by retailer name. Now, if you try to execute this one, what will happen? Right? So whenever you are doing the group by function, put this as a having. So that means it will do the sales target summarization first. On top of that value, it will try to put less than 3,000. So you can see this. Group by retailer name having, okay. This is the sum sale, right? Sum of sales, right? This is the thing. Now try to execute the entire query. Just put in the same thing. Okay. Then it will be visible for you better way. Try to execute it. See, there is no sales target value less than 3000. Why? If you are running the same thing here, try to put that, try to take the same value, put here where condition. So in where condition, remove the group by functions. This is also, this is not needed. Okay. The first one is before the aggregation. If you want to filter the records, say just run retailer sales and sales target, then execute it, observe it. So for each individual record, it will apply the filter condition. So whenever there is a record for mega outlet less than 3000, it will come. But if you want to do the after aggregation, that means for each retailer, that means for mega outlet, summary of sales target, that means it will aggregate. So it will add all the mega outlet values. So to it will add all the, for example, I want to show you something. Okay. So you can see that for mega outlet, these are the individual records. So for mega outlet, the sales values are 15,500, 2,900, 26,800, and 51,200. So if you simply write the retailer name and sales, these are the individual records which are exist for mega outlet. If you filter on sales value by using the where condition, what it will do is for each row, it will try to apply the condition. That means it will try to apply for each row. So it will check each row whenever the sales target value less than 3000. So that means the where condition is whenever the sales target less than 3000. It will go here and will check each value. Whenever it is less than 3000, it will show. So for mega outlet, which value is less than 3000? Only this record. So that means only this particular record only will come for mega outlet. See that? See that? Only for mega outlet, only 2900 came. But go for once again total values, right? But if you want to see for which outlet the total sales value happened less than 3000. That means for mega outlet, by combination, if you summarize it, it will be lot of 51,000, 26,000, 2,900, and 15,000. It will summarize all these values and then apply the filter. Means you are aggregating, you are summarizing the total sales value for mega outlet. On top of that value, if you want to filter, that means if any user requirement is for which outlet only 3000, less than 3000 sales happen, means first you need to aggregate all the values of that outlet, then only you need to apply the filter condition. So in such type of cases, what it will happen for cycle maniacs, right? It will summarize all these values and then it will see whether it is less than 3000 or not. Okay. For marketplace, it will summarize all these values and then it will try to see them. So here I want to see which retailer name the total summary values less than 3000. Just go ahead and check it. See, there is no retailer value. But for example, if you are putting the 15,000, if anything is existing or not, just check it out. No value. So maybe 55,000 at least. Yes. See that for Vista Group, 24,400 only sales is there, even though after aggregation. So just check it out whether it is what is the individual values for this. Go ahead and see the Vista Group. Or you can simply write, you already know, right? Where retailer name, like, because I don't know exact name, Vista percentage. Okay. Try to get the values for Vista Group. Okay. So these are the values exist for Vista Group. So when you are doing the filter condition by using the where condition, so it will go and check each value and then it will show whenever there is a less than 3000. So if you run this particular query and put the where condition Vista Group, only this particular record will come and this record will come. This will not come. But after aggregation, if you put, you can see that 21,000, 1200 and 2200. So less than 55,000 only. So that is the reason why Vista Group came here. So go ahead and check it out. Vista Group. You can see 24,400. So what is the individual values? You can see 21,000, 1200, 2200. By combining all these things, the same value will come, right? But that value less than 55,000. That is the reason why you got that particular retailer. Okay. So very simple thing is where condition will work on each individual row. That means it is before the aggregation, it will filter out the data. But if you go for having condition, whenever you apply any group by function and did the aggregation means on top of that aggregated value, if you want to apply any filter condition, then go for having. Very simple thing. So this is the basic examples. It will sort out your entire doubts and clarification. Go through this particular video once again. If you have any doubts and clarification, and let me know in the comments. If you, even if you are feeling something struggle on the having condition, please let me know in the comments so that I will try to explain one more time with a detailed explanation. Okay. Thank you very much.